Anyways, oh, just real fast. Say hi.
Hi.
Give me that. Good night. Good night, Lucy. All right, well, yeah, I'm tired. I don't know if anyone else is, but let's just get this over with.
I am exhausted.
All right, let's dive into it. Do you both have the quiz in front of you?
I'm getting logged in so I can pull it up. Have you guys had problems with iLearn showing your classes this week?
Again?
Two of my business classes, like I guess IT is working on it, but two of my business classes aren't showing.
No, all my classes are showing just fine. So I haven't had any problems with it. Where'd Pablo go?
Yeah.
Oh, I just remember we have to do the whole team discussion thing too. I don't like how much homework this class gives you.
Yeah, I mean, like, I get the it's an accelerated course, but I think the layout is just like really messed up.
Give me a second. Okay. Well, let me re-invite Pablo and Elise back in.
Okay.
See if they both rejoin us.
Are we working on the homework or the quiz?
Well, the quiz is the one that's submitted. Let me look at I didn't even look at the homework. Oh, this is the stuff I'm working on right now. Let's see where I'm at. Get out of here. Oh, hey, you're both back. Sweet.
Scared me. My volume was up really low. That was weird. Have you guys started?
No,
just
not
getting
at
it
all.
loaded.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everything together.
No worries.
Let's see. I don't think I saw it. All right, Pablo, can you hear us? We can't see you. Well, I see you now, but I don't hear you. You there, Pablo?
Yeah, I'm here. Sorry, that was weird. I was on my own like little window for.
Okay. All right, well, do we want to start with the homework or with the quiz?
Either way, it's fine with me.
The quiz is only like 3 questions. Maybe we can just knock that out for this.
So you want to just knock that out?
Yeah, I think we can just knock that out and then we can talk over the homework. Let me pull that up real quick.
Pablo, you might have to lean into your mic. You're really muffled when you talk.
Can you hear me? No.
So if you get closer to your mic, we should be able to pick you up a little better.
All right.
Okay. So question 1 is explain why the expected response for arcsine -1/2 is -pi/6 and not 11 pi/6.
Yeah, I was looking at that. I think it just has to. Well, I'm sure we can use the unit circle when we think about it, right? If we read those when we memorize it, I don't know, but our sign range. To pi about.
Can you guys hear Pablo okay?
No, not at all.
I can.
Pablo, you're breaking in and out.
Good. It's not just me.
Okay, sorry. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Every once in a while.
That's like what I thought would be. I said that 11 pi/6 falls outside the range of arcsine. And so the range being -pi/2 to +pi/2. So -pi/6 would fall in that range. Be the same value as 11 pi/6, but it would be within the range of arcsine. Still muffly, or do you guys understand?
I caught that answer.
Yeah.
I don't know about everybody else.
Do you guys agree with that? I mean, that's what I thought when I first saw it.
I think so. When I read that one, I wasn't sure if it was that was closer to 0 or because I mean 11 pi/6 is almost a full circle around. I don't know how else to say that. I'm not sure if that's a thing though, so I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if that was what you were saying or if I was just off. But
I agree with Pablo's explanation. The only way I remembered it is arcsine is just the reverse. So instead of going with sine, we go clockwise with arcsine. Yeah, technical enough explanation. So I like what Pablo said.
sounds good.
Can you hear me okay, Elise? You keep grabbing your earbud.
Yeah, my earbud's falling out. It just
Okay.
not fit very well. It's my husband's. I don't know if that really makes a difference, but he's falling out.
So everyone's satisfied with the explanation for number 1? Where the range of arcsine is between -pi/2 and pi/2? Pablo just left again.
I wonder if there's something going on with his internet.
What was that?
I wonder if there's something going on with his internet.
Bummer.
I heard you right. Okay. So question 2, the sun is far enough away that an object in its shadow will make a triangle. In geometry, we learn if two shapes are similar, one is an enlargement of the other. What information would be needed to calculate?
Back.
Yeah, we missed you.
Okay, sorry about that, you guys. And I can't see you guys. Well, actually, the main thing isn't loaded, but I can still hear you guys, so that works.
Okay. So question 2, what information would be needed to calculate the height of the mathematics building at BYUI without actually measuring the building? Draw and label a picture. Oh, I want us to be artistic.
I guess we can use the like the problem we were doing. We can like two angles.
2 angles on the side. Is that what you're talking about?
Two angles on the side would work.
Wait one
Yeah.
sec. Two angles on the side. Yeah.
It sounds kind of like you're auto-tuned,
There,
Pablo.
once we do get that, we can use the law of sines. Like,
Right.
that will work out pretty well. You guys hear me now?
Kind of.
Am I still on auto tune?
That's what it sounds like, yeah. Like every once in a while, syllables really drawn out and sounds computerized. I don't know.
So, that's where I'm at.
Sorry, I just can't. I can't hear anything.
No, I'm with you, Elise. You're like the only person I can
My
understand.
voice. I have no
Yeah.
voice. I think.
Yeah, they're mommy's classmates.
Oh, there you go.
Why do please go there? Hey,
Sorry, I'm writing down the answer to 2. Okay, so number 3, the angle of elevation at the top of the Angel Moroni, of course everything's in Rexburg, from point X is 47.8 degrees, and from point Y, which is 75 feet further from the temple, the angle is 36.5 degrees. What is the height of the Rexburg temple, including the Angel Moroni? I feel like we did this in the last assignment.
Yeah, this is like exactly the same.
This is where Elise had the shortcut, which was super sweet.
Yeah. So we can just go ahead and do that again.
Okay, so Elise, you want to walk us through your super sweet shortcut again?
Yeah, sure.
Or not really? Maybe I can find it and I can. Yeah, why don't you just walk through it
Okay,
again?
that's fine.
Okay.
So the first thing we draw is the right triangle. And we know the bottom 2 angles. Really, we know all of the angles, but all we need are the bottom 2. Knowing that it's a right triangle, we have the 90 degrees on the left side, and then on the right side, it's 47.8 degrees. And then when we move back 75 feet, we get a new angle, and so it's a new triangle. I'm not sure if this will help, but that's what that's going to look like. See how there's a dividing line in between the 2 triangles?
Yes.
So the angle on the far right of our new right triangle, or our new weird triangle that doesn't really have a name, is 36.5 degrees. the other angle, which is right next to the 47.8 degrees, we can find by subtracting 47.8 from 180, which gives us 132.2 degrees. And then if we want to find the angle at the top of that triangle on the right, so we're going to subtract from 180 the 132.2 and the 36.5. And that gives us 11.3. And with this information, we can find the length of the side that connects the two triangles. So we do that by using the law of sines. So we put sine of 36.5 over the length we're trying to find. So just x, I guess, is equal to sine of 11.3 degrees over 75, which gives us x equals 75 times the sine of 36.5 degrees, all over all over sine of 11.3 degrees, which I'm not done yet. Did you guys get 227.7 for that?
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, so
227.7, yes.
Cool. So that's the length of the
It would be the hypotenuse of the main triangle, the first one.
yeah. Trying to remember what I did next. Oh, okay. So now we subtract 90 and 47.8 from 180 to get the angle at the top of the right triangle, which is
42.0.
42.2, you said?
Yes.
Okay,
yeah,
that's what I
that's
got
what
too. So with that and using the law of sines, we can find the height, which is just the straight up and down on the right triangle, which is sine of 47.8 over the length we're trying to find, so x is equal to sine of 90 over 227.7.
I remember at sine of 90 is always 1. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So for that, I got 168.7.
I agree. So, the height of the temple is 168.7 feet.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Cool.
Are those the only 3 questions for the quiz?
Yep.
Yeah, I'll be right back, you guys, in 30 seconds.
We'll miss you.
All right.
All right. So, do we want to go over the homework, or is everyone pretty pooped?
I mean,
Probably go over it.
we can if you guys.
Haven't looked at it.
I'm fine either way. Like I said, I hadn't gotten to look at this, so I'm not of much value.
All right. Okay.
I guess I didn't really look at it in great detail, but it looks like it's just, for the most part, it's just solving triangles. Right?
Yeah. So it's learning to use the law of cosines,
Yeah.
which I have to admit I didn't understand all as well. Law of sines was a lot easier.
Yeah.
So they say, it says check your answers to the preparation assignment. I didn't even do the preparation assignment. I usually just go straight to the My Math Lab homework.
Mm-hmm.
And if I do that and I get it right, then I usually don't worry about the preparation. Unless either one of you wants to go over it.
The preparation assignment?
Yeah.
I mean, not really.
Okay. Moving on. As a group discussed
I haven't eaten in a long time.
As a group discuss the PowerPoint, as you go through the PowerPoint again, be sure to spend time discussing why it makes sense. Very nice. So then they ask about each case that's given in the PowerPoint. Does anyone have the PowerPoint pulled up?
The law of cosines and sines.
Yeah, the law of cosines.
Yeah, I have it up if you guys want to see.
Yeah.
How do we do this? Do you take over my screen or?
No, it doesn't work that way. Here. I've got it pulled up. You can share with everyone if you go to the left side taskbar. It should be showing the slideshow.
I see it. Yeah.
So if you go to the left side taskbar on the webcam view, there's a little green emblem. It's screen share. You can choose to project your screen
Okay.
instead of your camera. So that's how I did that. I didn't even look at this, so I don't know. Okay, this is going to take forever if I do it this way. Come on. I'm not doing it like this. All right, so they want us to show and discuss why it makes sense. We're given cases. Oh, this is a long slideshow. Okay. I've suddenly lost interest in doing this. All right, so all right, so this is the side opposite of the given angle plus the other side, which is given. It's the first case. So why does this make sense to us?
Why does that page right there make sense?
Yeah, how is it? So what they're asking is, how is it that we can find the lengths and angles of a triangle given you've got 2 in the top right corner, 4, and then 30 degrees?
Yeah. Just the sine equals the opposite over the hypotenuse of the triangle. So once we have that information, we can just
Right.
yeah, that's why it makes sense to me.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Well, it doesn't make sense to me, but I'll go back to it later. All right, so triangle case. So this one is what happens if you're given a length that's too small for your triangle. And then why does that make sense? Oh, never mind. That's that one. Okay. So the ratio that they always give us is for some reason this line's always called B, and then the second line given to you is always called C. At least that's the way in the book and the homework, which I thought was confusing because then they label the angle A. Doesn't make any sense to me. But what they say is if C is smaller than B, since it's on the height side of the triangle, there's no triangle.
Yeah.
Which makes sense.
Mm.
In adverse, and this is the next one, if C is longer than B, you have two triangles. And they show why, kind of. Because you have one triangle that's an acute triangle, or an obtuse. And then you have one that is I'm not entirely sure what you call it. I guess that would just be another obtuse triangle. So that one made sense to me. And that was if C was bigger than B. So, okay. We discussed that. I'm going to stop presenting. I'm really tired. I'm
It's a long
sorry.
discussion for one day.
Yeah, that's
You're fine.
enough. I'm done talking. That's the most I talk today. All right, so solve the triangles given the following information. That's problem number one.
So is this on the? Are we looking at the prep right now or the?
This is the GHOA 2 homework.
Okay.
So if you go in, it's due date number 2, and it's instructions for the group homework assignment.
Okay.
Homework assignment?
Let's say 2 and 3. So week 3, due date 2, and it is lesson 3 and 4 instructions for GHOA 2.
Okay, yeah.
That's what I'm looking at. Yeah, I'm not just blabbering randomly. I'm reading right off the page.
No, you're good. So it's we're doing the
gray box is we're doing the left one. So solve the triangle if you're given the angle of alpha, which is 39.6 degrees, C and A.
So okay, this is using the law of cosines, right?
Yes.
Okay. Cool. That's what I thought.
Alpha is 39.6 degrees. C is 18.4. And A is 3.6. Would this be a no solution since A is shorter than C?
I thought it was if C was shorter than A or B. Or is that not right?
Right, but I don't know that. I don't know. I just don't know.
I don't think this would be a no solution because B ends up being about 18 even. For the length of that. So I think this one
You
has
figured out B that fast?
I started this one earlier.
Oh.
But that's all
Which
I
one
did. That was literally all I did. So.
It's funny as I was just doing my math lab homework on this. Thank you. So for something like this, you have to find the height, right? Of the triangle.
Mm. I don't know.
Yeah, I see. Hold on, let me go into the homework here. Well, that's not helpful. Could we use the law of sines here? Since we're
That's what I'm trying to
given
figure out.
an angle with.
So I tried to do law of sines, and I got an undefined, which doesn't make sense.
Yeah, I guess. Oh man.
So I don't. Either it doesn't have a solution, but I really think it does, or you can't use law of sines on this one. I'm not sure.
Undefined. Okay. Angle on two sides.
Yeah, I got an undefined using the law signs too, but maybe I'm doing the last part wrong.
So we're given A and C. Okay, so in the book it says to get the third length, you type in b squared equals a squared, and they give us 3.7 for A, plus c squared, which is 18.4, minus 2a times c cosine of b. Oh, but that only works if you're given b.
That's what I was trying
And
to
we weren't
figure
given
out.
b.
Hey, I think I figured this one out.
Okay.
So we have all the angles, right? I mean, not the angles, the lengths of the sides.
We have two of them.
Yeah, but we can easily find the last one using Pythagorean theorem, right?
Well, they're
Yeah.
not. They're not right triangles, so we couldn't use it,
Right.
right? Or can we still?
You can use Pythagorean theorem on any triangle.
Really? Oh,
I'm pretty sure.
let's use that.
I'll look it up just in case I'm wrong. Meat is only a right triangle. Hmm. Yeah, never mind. I don't know how to find this one. Then.
I think it might
Alright.
be just for right triangles.
Yeah, it is. I don't know why I forgot about that. That was weird. Okay, well. I don't know how you would find this one then if you aren't given. Because I would use law of sines, but that one gave me undefined. So maybe this one you can't solve.
Maybe.
I use law of signs that got undefined as well, so it might be like maybe the answer. I just
Is there an answer key? Ooh, there
Um,
is, but maybe we shouldn't look
yeah,
at
but
it.
this is the homework, so we can look at it.
Yeah,
We need help.
I just don't
Right.
want to see the answers to the other ones.
Well, I don't care. I'm gonna look.
I don't
Oh,
know if
there is
that's
a-
weird, but it's kind of fun to solve all the triangles. Like a puzzle. I don't know. Okay.
Oh yeah, it says no triangle.
Hey, look.
All
Yeah, no
right.
triangle. That's why.
All right. At least you're right from the beginning.
Sweet.
So law of signs just proved that it was no triangle. So
Okay.
Okay, so moving on. We have BAB. That's funny. Okay, so this one you can't. No, I lied. Don't listen to me. Just kidding.
we have 26.
Okay, so this one you should be able to use law of sines on. Because this one does have an answer.
You're so here.
Does anyone have A yet?
Like the angle?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do.
One.
One.
What?
Did you say one? Paulo?
Nah.
I got 21.7.
Oh.
Maybe I put something wrong.
No, that's what I got too. I got 21.78, so it rounds up to
Yeah,
21.8.
7.7. That's right. Yeah. Okay. So that's alpha.
You get two and what? And you want what?
So we can find y, the angle y, by just subtracting 28.6 out of 180 and 21.78.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
I know I've been like loads of help tonight, but I gotta go put Braylon to bed so my sister
Okay.
can go home.
Alrighty, no worries.
No worries at all.
Yeah,
My wife just care of my daughter. She woke up screaming.
Uh-oh.
Okay, it happens
Well,
all
hopefully
the time
she
here.
doesn't have to pay. Night, guys.
All right.
Hey, did anyone else get 129.6 for gamma?
Yeah, that's
Yep.
what I got.
29.6. Okay.
Yeah. And okay, let's see.
So. Eight. Gamma. 29.6.
Have you guys gotten C yet?
Just work on it. Okay, I got 84.505.
Yep. I got
You
that
agree?
too.
Okay, 45. Okay. Do we want to do the third triangle or just move on? It's 10:20.
I think we've got the hang of it, right, you guys? Or
Yeah.
okay. On to the next one. It says one of the types of application problems for lost signs is the bearings of an airplane. Bearing of an airplane is from the north in the clockwise direction. It can also be written using the pole and direction from the pole. It's the following questions. Okay. One other concept that is necessary is answering bearing questions. In answering bearing questions is the idea that alternating interior angles are congruent. Given two parallel lines, the alternating angles among other angles are congruent. The image below, A alpha equals beta because they are alternating inside of parallels. Okay. Is it?
No.
Okay. Well, good. That was good.
I know. When I first read that, I was like, I don't see any question marks in there at all.
Well, good statement. Okay, here's the question then. A friend offers to take you on a plane ride from Rexburg, Idaho to pick up another friend in Idaho Falls, Idaho, and to Jackson Hole, Wyoming, for lunch before returning home to Rexburg. You would leave Rexburg on a bearing of south 13 degrees west. When you leave Idaho Falls, you head due east toward Jackson Hole. It is 91 miles from Idaho Falls to Jackson Hole. After having a delicious meal in Jackson Hole, you return home on a bearing of 290 degrees. What is the total distance you have traveled on 3 legs? So I guess we draw 1 point. It's a triangle. We know that.
Yeah.
1 point from Idaho Falls to Jackson Hole, and that's 91 miles. I guess that's our one side from Idaho Falls to Jackson Hole.
Okay.
We're having a delicious meal in Jackson Hole. You return home on a bearing of 290.
Hole and back to Rexburg.
Sorry, I'm submitting the quiz right now.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Oh, you're fine.
I'm kind of out of it.
Same. I don't really understand what the diagram for this picture should look like.
Look like a triangle.
It's a little wordy. I know it's a triangle,
Yeah.
but I don't really understand like where it's supposed to be labeled is what I meant. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. We only have one side, but even the angle we're given, or the two angles we're given, don't really make any.
Pablo, are your roommates killing each other?
Like it.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're alive when I go back in there.
I do not miss student housing at all. I don't.
Loud.
I do miss how much cheaper it was. It's not
Oh,
exactly.
That's true. Rent is insane.
Are you guys both in regularly?
No.
What?
Are you here regularly?
Yeah, I am.
Where are you living here?
Me and my husband are, like, down Pioneer Road. One of
Okay.
the apartment complexes. Yeah. But our contract is up in December, and we're still looking for an apartment. So.
Yeah, it's hard.
It's a little stressful. But.
Okay. I guess we make one angle.
Okay. I gave in and I looked at the answer key because I have no idea how to answer this question.
Here, I'm gonna pull it up too.
But now I see how I labeled it.
Oh wow. Oh.
You know it's bad when you still don't understand when you're looking at the answer key.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm trying to look for.
It's like, what?
So we're looking congruent angles, but. Oh man.
So the top point is Rexburg, right? The fly, Idaho Falls, top bottom left is Idaho Falls.
And then
So the 13 degrees southwest is the outside
I see. Okay.
of the triangle. That's funny because I just taught orienteering to the scouts and I can't remember how to do it.
Oh, I see it now. So like they made it into a right triangle, and they got the angle from that 13 going southwest.
Right.
Okay.
Because it's when they say south and then 13 degrees west, so it's due south and then 13 degrees west. If we orient our triangle north and south, we get another right triangle on the right or on the left side.
I see.
Right.
And then the same thing shows the other side, except they did it a little. Okay.
Then he says we left due east, and then he gives 290. I don't know why he changed the way he reads the bearings every time, but right. So 290 is a wraparound.
So is a 290 necessary?
Well, yes, but you don't need the whole number.
Okay.
It's
so we know that
to find the 20, right?
Right.
The 290 is.
It will be. We know at least on the left side, because it's 13 degrees west of south, you can take 90 minus 13, which is the 77 they've got there.
Gotcha. Yeah.
So we know that the left side angle is 77 degrees. So with the 290, well, actually, I'm not sure how they got that. They must have had to do something for that.
I think with the congruent angles, well, somehow we'd have to figure out that the top angle is 70 degrees, but
Right.
by that 70, that the other one is 70. The remaining is 20, and I guess that's what we use the 290 for, but I don't know how we got the 70 on the top.
The 70 came later.
Isn't the 70 on top just because? Wait.
Just because he can.
No, I don't understand either. I'm really trying.
Oh, I missed the distance. You fly 91 miles east. So we have an angle and we have a length, which really doesn't give us anything. So we would have had to figure out 290. How would we have figured that out?
I mean, it says
Well,
you return home.
it would be
at
290 minus 2 east. We already know we're traveling horizontal, so it's just whatever 290 past horizontal was. Right?
Yeah.
So apparently when you're navigating, you go clockwise. And in trigonometry, you go counterclockwise. Doesn't make any sense. But if you've got due east at what we would consider 180 degrees, 290 minus 180 is a 10. Can't think. 110. Well, that's no help. Oh no, I did it backwards. 360 minus 290. Okay, so 360 minus 290 gives us 70. How do we get the 20?
Just because they made a right angle, so we just got the 20 subtracting 70 from 90.
I guess that makes sense. It's a really complicated way to navigate. And then we would be able to just subtract the two numbers to get 83 degrees. At that point, we could just use the law of sines.
What I did too was just divide it into two right triangles, and we just subtracted. Since we have 20 degrees, we have 77 degrees, and we have the congruent side being 70 degrees on the far right and on the top. We know so 70 plus 90 plus 20, making it 90.
Right.
And so we have the other angles too then. So we have the 90 degrees on both sides, right? If we cut the triangle in the middle.
Right.
180 minus 90 minus 77, giving us our 13 degrees. So 13 plus 70 is 83 degrees. But,
okay.
And then we can use, like you said, since we have the 91 miles to find the two sides.
Okay. Are you two satisfied with that?
I'm satisfied with that.
All right. I am satisfied with my care. Okay.
All right, you guys. It's been good.
Yeah. Have a good night.
Yeah, you guys too.
Yeah.
See ya.
So yeah.